Howdy, everyone, and welcome to Index Card Friday. So, boy, yesterday's video was a mess. That's what happens. You get a phone call, you have to take it, and when you don't know how to edit anything, you can't splice two videos together. So you get I really need some editing help. But anyway, no, we don't care about that. Let's get on with this. I have been gone all day, and I really want to get this on for you. And I have had die cuts on the brain because so many of you want die cuts. When I posed the question last week, I think more of you want die cuts. So I think what I'm going to do, well, I'm thinking of a couple things. I'm thinking that I am going to try to use die cuts in each week in the index cards, but I'm also thinking of just giving away die cuts to anyone that wants them. So the way that that would work, and this is my thought process, is I can't put out all the postage to everybody. So I was thinking, and I need for you to let me know in the comments what you think about this idea. If you sent me a stamped self-addressed envelope, I could send you, I'm thinking probably around 20 die cuts. Some will be floral, some would be borders, some would be, I went and picked up some die cuts today, and I've got a lot of die cuts, and I don't mind sharing them. I just, the postage can just get to be ridiculous. So that was my idea. A stamped self-addressed envelope. If you send it to me, then I could do that. So let me know in the comments what you think about that idea, if you think it's something that might work. And meanwhile, I am thinking that I am going to somehow incorporate die cuts into each of the index cards. But I'd like to get die cuts to more than just a couple. So I'm thinking that might be the way to do it. And I don't mind sharing. I've got a lot of paper. Dana has blessed me 10 times over. And I feel like, let's pay it forward. Let's just share. So yeah, that's where I am. So let me know what you think about that. And then I'll let you know next week how that's going to work. So this is the index card that I came up with this week. It's pretty simple, but I had die cuts in mind, and so this is what I wanted to do. So it is a 6 by 12 piece of paper. So out of a 112 by 12, you could get 2 of these. Cute in journals. I mean, we've got pocket there. Here's a little pocket. You can open this up. Here's another pocket. Here's another pocket here. So all in all, there's what, 4 pockets with the potential really for more. And here is a your index card. So I thought this was pretty cute. And this contains, this could be a pocket, although I did not make, I don't think I did I? Maybe I did. I don't think I made this a pocket. Oh, I did make this a pocket. Okay, well, I did make this a pocket. I'm not going to use it, but whoever gets this is going, I will put some mini die cuts in there. So there you go. I probably will not keep, you know what? I'm not going to keep these die cuts either. So, I mean, I can do die cuts, so I'm not really, I don't need to have die cuts sitting in a thing. In an index card holder, but this is cute. And if you didn't want to do die cuts, tags in here. I mean, how cute is this? And this also is, look at that. Oh, yeah. So let's make one of these. This is going to be a little bit different because I did put this on the machine. As you can see right there, this is tracing paper. And I'm not going to put it on the machine for purpose of this video. So we're going to go through here and I'm going to try to do everything but that. And I will do that off camera. And we've got a little Artie Mace. If you know the Oddments, her Oddment collection, you know, I'm into those a lot. And they're just so cute. So those are from Artie Mae's Oddments. So what you have here is a 6x12. It would go like that. Okay? And then what I did is I cut this at, I believe, I want to say 7. Yes, I cut it at 7. It's 6 inches. I cut it at 7 and I scored it at 3.5. So right down the middle with that first piece. And then I took the leftover piece, which of course is going to be a 5 by 6, and I scored it right down the middle at 2.5. And then I went ahead, took a divot out of this part right here, and then I did go and distress ink this. And I believe this goes like this. Yes, so this will open up like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece here and we're going to glue it. We are going to glue this. Pretty simple project, but really cute and full of a lot of possibilities. Now, the die cuts that you're going to see that go in this, I took a bunch of my scraps and used those. So we're just going to put this, matching ourselves up to the edges. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I am getting my husband's cold. We are supposed to leave next Friday for Mexico for a week. Puerto Vallarta is where we're headed. We are going to meet up with my husband's brother and his wife. We do that quite often. Before COVID, we went to Mexico every year. And so we haven't been in a couple years. So I'm excited to go. And I'm going to have to see if I can get some movies on while I'm gone so you won't forget me. Wouldn't want that to happen. Oh my goodness, what would I do without you guys? So the back here, obviously, I didn't like this and kind of struggled with it. So this, to me, was the perfect place because this blended in. You didn't even know the flap was there. This, to me, was the perfect place for an index card. So let's go ahead, and I did not distress the index card. Let's get that done. And I just barely went around the edges. I wanted it distressed, but I didn't want it heavy. It's late here today for me. This is Thursday actually, and I try to film the day before because I usually have my movies go on at 6 a.m. and they're scheduled that way. And so I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so it is actually Thursday around, it's a little bit after 4, I believe. So we're going to put this on there, and I'm just going to go ahead and go around with my wet glue just to make it easy. And so I went antiquing today with Dana and had a great time, and I did find some stuff. And so I will, I think in the next video, share a few of the things I got because I really did find some cute finds. So we're going to put this here, and it's not completely centered. If you want, you can measure it all out. You know, get your ruler and your pencil, because I know some of you really like to have everything exactly how it should be. That doesn't bother me, and so I'm good. And then on this side, I used one of the Oddments, And I pulled a couple. These don't match. One is red, one is orange. One goes, I believe, on the front. It does. And so I think maybe we'll do orange on the front. Yes, I think we'll do orange on the front. So this here, I didn't take a divot out of it, but I did distress it, and then we're just gonna glue the three sides. Really simple project. And if you look at this, you can see it has a lot of possibilities. You could put writing paper here if you wanted to. You could put a larger pocket. You could put a belly band. You could just put a strip of paper down here and have more writing paper. And let's see, this does have, okay, let's just look at the back side here. We are going to put, what are we going to put? What type of flower? I think I pulled this one because I thought that was cute. So we are going to glue the flower here, and then we're going to add tab. So this flower takes a little bit of patience. It has a lot going on, a lot to glue down. Probably doesn't really take even a minute if. Beautiful, beautiful day today. Warm day. You know, I'm in jeans and a long shirt. It is St. Patrick's Day. So, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I have no Irish in me, but celebrate anyway. Why not? So that is pretty pretty. And if you wanted to, and you're doing something like this, you can always use your embossing glaze or embossing waxes. You could pull out your Nuvo if you wanted. So that adds some color, and then we are going to put a tab on here. So we might as well just go ahead and do that right now. I've all pre-cut the tabs and pre-distressed just to save a little bit of time. And this can go anywhere you want it to, up and down your page. So we'll get this on. This is scrap paper left over from Graphic 45. Makes really pretty tabs. So here we go. Just like that. We've got our tab. So cute, right? Look at that. Okay, then we've got the front. And the front, this is where, well, let's just go ahead and let's play with this piece first, because this is going to have to be sewn. So let's play with this piece. And I pulled this little piece right here. I thought this was pretty. So we are going to put this there like that. And I see a little spot. And sometimes when I send you die cuts, I may not get out all the little areas, and you might have to get your pokey tool or a pin or something and poke them out, because, you know, it does take time, guys. You know, you've got to find the paper, you've got to measure the paper. I think I've got a big shot and it goes 6 inches wide. So you've got to cut your paper, you've got to find your die cuts, lay them out, cut them, and then take your pokey tool, clean them all up. So believe it or not, it does take time. It's fun. I need to get into, right now I just have really flowers out, but I got a new die cut today that's leaves. It's really pretty. And I think I got honeycomb and bees. And I think there is a border, or it could be belly bands, or it could be pockets. So, yeah, I'll have to show those. So we've got that, and then I pulled out, I can see I don't have enough, but let's see if this is the one that I meant to go here. I think so. Tracy Fox label. This may have been meant to go on the front, but I've got plenty that are cut out, so I'm not worried about that. So that matches pretty well. You put that here, just like that. And then we have an index card that goes in there. So I have a piece of this graphic 45 paper, and this is what we are going to cover up, but this makes a great tag on the inside. So let's measure this, and I've got to go to my cutting machine, and it looks like, okay, I am going to put my cutter on my lap so I am off camera, and I am going to cut that, and then just cut this down just a little bit. So I need another cut. And let's see what we're doing. I'm doing it. Okay. So we've got that for the tag. It's pretty much the same, and now I have to cut a couple lines, come up to the second blue line on the index card and cut that off, and then we should be ready to go. Make sure that we fit. We are going to cover that up, and I see we really don't fit very well. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to trade you cards. Well, that's a wonky card right there, so we're just going to have to trim. All right, so let's glue this, and once again, I am going to use wet glue. We will wet glue this. Little bit like this, and then we will trim what we have to trim. Oh, good. Goodness, goodness. That is really bad. Really bad. Get my eraser. Get that glue off of there. Okay, boy, I don't like that at all. Okay, we are starting over. That is a disaster. So I think what we're going to do is take our card. That was just a disaster. Cut my card down. I don't know what happened. Like this. We are going to do this like that, and then we'll cut it, because that totally didn't work. We will use that for something else. Okay. We'll come on here, straight as we can be. Just like that. And then let's take a scissor and let's cut it like this. I need a new blade in my cutter. So there we go. Here's a scrap. We don't need that. And then I am the tiniest little bit right here. So let's cut this. Now we need to distress this real quick. Not a biggie, just a little bit. Give it a little warmth, a little personality, and a little age. How's that sound? And then on this side, I will switch with you cards because this one, not a big deal. This one, on the other hand, cute. You've got lined paper. Oh, yeah, I was going to switch, and then I remembered I got that guy. We're not going to deal with that guy. Something got pushed up against my index cards, and it just kind of made a little mark, and I don't want you having that one. So there we go. Put this in like this. Just like that. And I know, I was thinking we did not seal this pocket, but you don't have to. See right there what I mean? I never sealed this pocket. If you want, you can just take and run just a little bead of glue right there, but you don't have to because it's not going anywhere. That will do nothing. So now you've got this right here. And this, for the most part's done. This is going in here like that. And then we have this piece here, which is a piece of tracing paper. And what I did is I folded it down and glued it so that this pocket would have a little bit more strength to it. And then because I'm taking it to the machine, all I'm going to do is put a little dab of glue in the corners because I don't want to run over my needle with the glue. So we're going to put glue here, here, on the bottom, just enough to hold this in place so that when I go to stitch it, it won't move around. You can do this with cardstock if you want, but I just thought it's a textural thing, and I like the look of this. I like the sound of it. And then you're going to open this up, and you're going to glue this on the inside. Just a little dab of glue to hold it. Just like that. Just like that. So you've got your pocket. So I will, off camera, come and stitch all this. But meanwhile, I think I can do a few more things without the stitching being in the way. We can put our tab on here because we've got a second tab that goes right up here. And if you wanted to, you could hang a charm off of here. You could hang a little tag. You could decorate it with some little gems, some pearls. And this is a really cute little fold out. This fold out was inspired by Corey. She did something similar, and I just kind of changed it a little bit. Just changed it to suit what I needed. So then on the front, you can see the front's very plain. So we are going to take, I just have to make sure that I can get this under the machine without messing any of this up. And this was a pocket. So we're going to put glue on 3 sides. And we are going to place this on there like that. And then we are going to take a little die cut, and we are going to, I think I see a couple places. I don't have my pokey tool out, but I have this pen. Poke that, and apply some glue. And once again, you can do some embossing glaze, some wax, some Nouveau glaze, anything you want over this. I still have several of the index cards to get in the mail. They should go in the mail, if not tomorrow. They should tomorrow. Go in the mail tomorrow. Everything should be mailed out. I want to thank everyone for your addresses. So I'm going to just tuck this over that oddment ticket just a little bit. Just a tiny bit so they look like they're together. And then on the inside there was another die cut on here, and I need another Tracy Fox label. So my little die cuts are in here, the ones that I've cut so far. So let's see if we can find, was that on the front? I don't want to use the same ones. No, so this might be cute. Was that? Yes, that's the same one. I don't want to use the same one. So that's pretty cute, but not a lot of color. What do we have? That's the same one, but it looks really cute. Let's use this. That's cute there. Then we need another Tracy Fox label. So we'll find one of those, and I think all we have to do is put some die cuts in our pockets. We're good to go. Another Index Card Friday. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe. The weeks are going so fast. So there is this, and let me get a label. Tracy Fox label. I have those in here. Let's see what will look good. I have a long one there. Let's see. A long narrow one. That may, it's red, that may not go. That might go. It's blue, and there's a brown. Let's try these and see if we can make any of those work. Okay, what do we have? That I think is way too big. I don't like that either. But I like that. So let's use this one. And then it needs to be stitched. It needs to be stitched and stuffed. So put that like that. And then we need to put some little die cuts in here. Let's open this up a little bit. So there's a die cut. So cute. Here is a die cut. And here is a die cut. So there's 3 die cuts, 3 little die cuts there. And then we need die cuts here. So what do we have? I'd like to get something different. Let's see. That is out of the same paper, and that's just cute. So let's use that. And this one. And there's this one, which is cute. And let's do, here is something totally different. So let's do this. And now our pokey tool. Let's see. Poke that and poke this right there. So there's die cut. Oh, that's so cute. Then we need large die cuts. So I have large die cuts. How about we do this one? Okay. They're so fragile. There is one. And this one is cool. Maybe a yellow one. Let's see, is this yellow? No, but this is cool too. Maybe that one. So there's 2. And this yellow one here. Like that. And how about, let's see, I've got 3 there. Let's do, this, the stem broke, but I wanted to show you, you still can use them even if the stem breaks. This is a cool one. Let's see if we can find one here like that. That's not yellow. Oh, this is a cool one right here. Let's use this because we haven't used this. So there'll be 4 in here. If I can get her in there. There we go. Oh, not quite. But there we go. So there's 4 in there. And then we need some in here. So let's, is one. See what we have. I love this one. Two. Yeah, we're coming out the bottom because we're not sewn. And that's okay. We're going to get sewn. So no need to worry about that. And this is a very cool one. This one here, this is so cool. We don't have one of these. Kind of dandelion. And then we want one more. So how about we have a yellow, and we do this guy here. So this index card is done. It just has to be sewn. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, approximately 15 die cuts in this, and look at how cute that is. So this is our index card for this week. So let me go ahead and put the pin in my glue bottle. And last week's index card was this one. And let's see who that's going to go to. Let's get this out. How about this goes to Mary Vassy. I don't know that I've heard, it's been a while, I think, since I've heard from Mary. So Mary, get in touch with me. If I don't hear from you, I am going to put this up next week. But yeah, guys, so that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this. And you can see how easy this is. I will finish this one off. And yeah, let me know about, I will let you know next week what we're going to do about the die cuts with the envelopes. If you think that's a good idea to send me a self-addressed envelope, then I will fill that up for you with 15 to 20 die cuts. I'll do the first one and see how that goes. I don't think it'd be an issue at all because there's 8 here. So, and then we'll just switch it up. Sometimes the die cuts will be floral. Sometimes they'll be other things. So, yeah, I'll try to get a good variety of papers to you and a good variety of die cuts that you can use. So just let me know in the comments. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye now.